Smiles of the long lost and reunited. You see tears of parting ways and fears of loneliness for the ones left standing on the pier. Wind blowing, last autumn leaves falling on the gravestone. Step into the train, let it carry you away, let it carry you away, see the landscape flashing by, don't you cry, let it be today, when you reach out and pray. Let the snow veil your trail. Head up high, Have you went through all the weird and different places? How you met and forgot all those unknown faces? How you felt between their promises and empty embraces? Now all is forgiven, all is forsaken, all is forsaken, all is see the landscape flashing by, don't you let it be today, when you reach out and pray. Let the snow veil your trail. Head up high.
this. Feeling helpless. I wanna shout it. I can't help it. So I kiss what I know so well, because I know that it will never tell. Now she stalks right out of my head. So I gotta get out. 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 Because I ran out of words to say. I said I just couldn't stay. Always feels like Monday. No one's calling on the telephone, so I guess I'll stay right at home. Do the only thing I've ever known to do. So I gotta get out. I know the road is long, long, long. Winter times have gone, gone, gone. One more time we talk, where we're gonna walk. I know the road is long, long, long. Winter times have gone, gone, gone. One more time we talk, where we're gonna walk. Long, long, gone, gone, gone. Talk, where we're gonna walk. Tell me the truth. I know this is how you. I wanna take your hand and take you away on a cloudy day. Your eyes tell me the truth. I know this is how you. I wanna take your hand and take you away on a cloudy day.
Just 1 second if you come with me. You gotta decide what is wrong and what's right. Cause we got just 1 second till eternity. If you wait too long, maybe the chance is gone. So you got just 1 second if you come with me. You gotta decide what is wrong and what's right.
I know the long winter times have gone. One more time we talk, where we're gonna walk. I know the road is long winter times have gone. One more time we talk, where we're gonna walk. Long gone. Talk, where we're gonna walk. Tell me the truth. I know that sins are you. I wanna take your hands and take you away on a cloudy day. Your eyes tell me the truth. I know that sins are you. I wanna take your hands and take you away on a cloudy day. I know the road is long. Winter times are gone. One more time we talk, where we're gonna walk. I know the road is long. Winter times are gone. One more time we talk, where we're gonna walk.
We're gonna dance like crazy in this club, hanging with my boys, ladies for us. We're gonna show the girls just how we roll, 'cause there is nothing here will stop us, no.
Sound
He seems to be
resumed.
trying to sick. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies for the delay in stream. We just had a little bit of a technical error there, it seems. But you are going to be joining us mid-game right now. We've just reached the tied game, which is actually ideal for you guys to be joining. So, apologies for the error in streaming. But we are live with you this evening. I'm going to be joined by Peter Senshi, Innovation, and then we've got Aiden Tolgrath Klein, and our admin, or our match admin, Gops. Hi there, guys. Welcome. So we've been casting for quite some time in the background, unbeknownst to all of you, which is rather funny because we all thought we were live and we had a show going for roughly 3 minutes. So we've been doing this for quite some time, as well as you're expecting it for quite some time, guys. Sorry for the technical error, but it's just one of those things that do happen.
Yeah, I had recorded it, and it will be on my YouTube channel as well. So
we're currently
watch
watching
it, you can
Curious
always go
right
there.
now. We're currently watching Curious right now. He's just picked up a kill on Null. He's going to hang around this sort of rail area. He's taking some injury damage there. Spaceman, managing to pick up the kill as well. He's going to be rewarded with his red armor. Curious is not even going to bother with play. He's just more concerned with taking this red, which is done successfully, but goes down to some MG damage there. Liquid Ice is going to be pushing around to the rocket launcher and then work his way to rail. It's just spawned, so luckily for him, he'll be able to pick this up. And he's managed to secure a mega out as well. So Liquid Ice looking relatively good here. Taking a rail, so he's dropped a bit of stack. He's going to push his way around to red. He knows it's up in a second. He has just picked it up previously. So he's kept item timing, which is really important. Yeah, guys, welcome back, I suppose.
I had the music going, so it wasn't a lost cause completely.
Aha, I see. Peter, you still with us?
Yes, I'm still here. I'm actually just checking something quickly. For those of you who've just joined us, in case you guys are wondering what the biggest difference between, say, Quake Live, TDM, and CA is, I believe machine gun does, I think 7 damage in normal CA and 1v1, and it does 5 or 4 damage in TDM.
Yes, that's true. That is right.
For anybody wondering, why there's actually done that, it's just to balance teams a little bit more. With players with exceptionally high aim, it actually almost feels like you're playing against a guy with a lightning gun with the amount of damage it puts out. DPS is actually quite high with its rate of fire, so ID actually decided to, if you want to call it that, actually just decided to change it a little bit just to make TDM a little bit more fair and less MG fest.
Yes. It's the same sort of thing they've done with shotgun as well, where they've nerfed the damage on it. I don't know if you remember, but they applied, I can't remember what the damage difference was. It was from 100 or something down to 80.
It's actually CPMA, OSP days, you had 12 pellets, 10 damage per pellet, which was 120 damage. Yes, yeah. So that was reverse damage, where it's down to 100 now, regardless of how many pellets hit.
So yeah, that was also quite a bit of a loss. I mean, I know there were shotgun heavy players, someone like Toxic, who just in TDM abused that shotgun. It's always amazing to watch.
Shotgun quad is probably one of the most fun things to run around, You just point and stuff just dies.
Yeah, it was awesome. You could shotgun sniper nose. It was always fun.
Getting back to the game a little bit, if you look at the scores of the players, you've actually got quite a few guys, doing quite well in terms of connecting, and you've got a few guys, that are, maybe on the receiving end a little bit. But, overall, I mean, there's a 10 flag difference between the players at the moment, or the two teams, and it's still a very close game for 6 minutes in.
Yeah, it's pretty tough competition. I mean, you're looking at Phoenix, who, in my opinion, if you look at the names that's listed here tonight, in terms of individual skill, Phoenix might be not as talented as Void or Curious or Disruptor in terms of duel. But look at Phoenix in the TDM this evening. He's really showing some phenomenal experience here, and I know Dean is always keen to play TDM every day.
Big quad deny there by, I believe it was Void that actually killed his clanmate Spaceman as he picked up the quad. So nice quad deny there.
So I'm currently on Spaceman right now, and he's going to get taken down by Curious. Curious is going to push his way back to red, and not quite managing to pick up the kill here, but he is going to get rewarded a red armor. So we're going to see him work his way around. I'm sure he's going to try and push in for the frag here.
That was a wonderful by Curious. That slap reflect rail, is always a wonderful feeling to have, as you're walking away, you just slap a guy in the face with a nice 80 damage rail. And it looks like he's actually going up for the next red armor as well. He should actually successfully get this.
So, yeah, you're right. He has just rewarded himself with the red armor. I think he's going to push through to rail center now. I know he's got the stack to take the area, and look, it's a little bit early. He's just missing or failing the jump there, but it's quite a tricky jump. Taking a lot of RG damage. He's going to go down here.
Oh, he's actually doing a very good job of running away, but what I'd like to point out to viewers as well is, a good TDM player will always try and stay alive, even just running away with the gauntlet. The reason for that is you know, if you're carrying a weapon and you die with it in your hand, you actually do drop it for the enemy team. So what you want to do is, when you're low HP, you sort of want to run around with either your MG or your gauntlet. That way, you don't actually drop any weapons you currently might have. But what I specifically looking and curious. His stack's looking very good. He's looking to camp around for the next quad. It looks like. It's good to see. Your mainstay TDM players doing a nice stack run before the quad. And oh my goodness, that was a nice roll.
Such a great shot.
Nice, another roll. The only problem with roll and quad is if you're being surrounded by quite a few people or enemies, it's quite hard to get enough damage up and running. But at the moment, Q's has actually got a nice quad run with 4 frags. That would make frag number 4.
Curious is just landing the most amazing rails. The man is on a roll this evening, ladies and gentlemen. As I mentioned, he's one of those players that I was extremely excited to see playing. This is exactly why. Such a talented player. Again, just through the sake of it, landing that last rail, taking Null down to 1 HP. And we're on Null's POV here. He's going to be hanging around the quad area. I don't know if they think it's going to be coming shortly, but we do still have quite a way for quad. We're still on Null right now. He's going to work his way up to rocket launcher spawn, center area, just work his way through to some health, pick that up, and we might see him try to go and collect some yellow. We're taking some splash there. So let's see if we can find. Liquid Ice just picked up red right now, so he's looking pretty tanky. He might be pushing his way through to quad right now. He's going to drop down. Not doing very well with the RG. That was rather unfortunate, but landing a phenomenal rocket on Curious there. Really solid. Gonna get caught with the red on the guys. He's gonna try and work his way around. I'm just gonna switch around to Spaceman. Spaceman's currently just sitting in the center area, waiting for quad spawn. He knows it's up in 10 seconds. He's looking decently stacked, but getting taken out from behind. We're gonna see Disruptor take this quad if all goes well. Disruptor just going down there to Carnage.
Alright, we've actually seen Liquid Ice pick up the quad for this turn. Let's see if he can sort of restore damage. Oh, he does a red pickup. That is phenomenal for a quad run, and he's got the LG, which kills stuff very, very quickly. Let's hope he actually manages to pick some enemies off, because quad's actually. Oh, he does manage to find Disruptor. Quad's only got a few seconds left.
So we're down to 5 seconds. Liquid Ice just managing to take down Disruptor. He's gonna find Curious and. Not landing the algae that he'd like to, I'm sure. Just getting taken down there by a stray grenade. Those things will sneak up on you. I hate them. But
yes, you do, Nick.
But we're going to see Dean explain rather defensively at the moment. He's not going to be wanting to push his way into that area. He knows there's 2 players waiting for him. And just sees the yellow being picked up beneath him. Being donated a rail there. Let's just see what the score's up to this evening. We're going to see Dienix with a 25 score, 9 net. Phoenix playing really well this evening.
Yeah, no, not to sound biased or anything, but it does, make a guy feel quite happy that seeing, 2 of your clanmates, performing very well. If you look at the red team, you've got Carnage, which is, arguably one of our best dual players. He's doing quite well, and then we've got 3 of the red players on 11 fakes each. You can see though that sort of the balance of the game has shifted over to the blue team at the moment. They are controlling the items and weapons a little bit easier and a little bit better than the red team currently is. I've just been looking around at some of the red team players. Noel, Carnage spend most of the game, unfortunately, walking around with the machine gun. And there's really 2 ways of getting weapons in the game. Obviously one is camping for a weapon, hoping to pick it up, and the other is actually, killing your enemies and hoping they drop one.
Yeah, definitely. So we're currently on Space Run right now. He's just picked up Quad and he's got Algae, which is the perfect combination to really do some great damage, but he's struggling to make his way over. Just managing to pick up Void there. He's going to work his way around to the Zilla. He heard it's just been picked up, so we seem to have... He should be picking up his next kill. They're being greeted by 2 players, so this should be easy pickings for him. taking
Oh,
down
nice
the
double
shots.
frag.
Really solid
Oh, and he
double
gets
frag.
taken down actually there by Curious. But that was a pretty decent quad run. I think he got 3 or 4 kills there.
He actually, yeah, he did. He picked up really well towards the end. Some unfortunate spawns, but fortunately for him, he managed to, with quad, reap the benefits of those.
And that actually has brought it back a little bit, you know, that has, you know, lessened the gap between the two teams, but you're still seeing almost a nearly 20 frag lead for Blue at this point in time. And,
Yeah.
you know, you've actually got quite a good net for both, almost all the Blue team's players. Disruptor just, you know, seems like he's often a bit of a slow start, but as we say, he actually just manages to secure red armor.
That's true. I mean, this plays such a tactical game. He's such a great timer, and he's one of those players that never fails to be in position, and he just does such a great amount of damage. Like, phenomenal play by the Disruptor all the time. But I'm currently on liquid ice, and he's just done extremely well to do so much damage in red armor and basically secure that item for his team. We've just moved back over to Null, and he's just picked up Phoenix right now. He's going to be hanging around this red armor. He's a little bit late to pick up, as we know. We've just seen the Mega stolen right in front of him by a teammate. But Null's is going to be hanging around the center area, perhaps trying to work his way back to red. I think it's going to be up for him in a couple of seconds. We've just seen the quad pick up a Disruptor, and he is tanked. So we should hopefully see a phenomenal run here. Just picked up that kill on Carnage.
Yeah, one of the things I must say I'm a little bit disappointed seeing actually both teams do is this, you know, not a lot of weapon sharing going on. You know, just looking at Disruptor now, he's actually managed to pick up a rocket, a shotgun, a lightning gun, and a railgun. You know, granted he is on a quad at the moment, but he hasn't dropped any weapons for his teamies. You know, in a game where weapons are quite scarce, you know, resource sharing is quite important. And it does look like he's going to go down LG in hand, you know, and I feel that was a wasted opportunity, you know, not to nitpick a player, but, you know, you do see guys picking up multiple weapons, and guys, if you do play TDM, you know, do the right thing, drop a teamie a weapon.
That is very, very true what you just said there. In TDM, that's one of the most important tactical decisions any team can take, is weapon sharing. Always give
that sounds like a bumper sticker.
Always give a player with a preferred weapon that weapon. If you're comfortable playing the way that you play in a TDM, you'll do so much more damage and play so much better. You know, that's like saying giving, I don't know, Phantom the rail or algae. He does so much more damage with any of those weapons than most players do. So take advantage of that. It's just a team decision.
You know, it's also a good way of denying your enemies access to weapons, you know, just sharing weapons. And if you are low on HP, you know, just drop a teammate that's just spawned a weapon, you know. You know, thereby giving him a chance of doing more damage. But we're actually seeing, actually watching Deenix at the moment, and he's actually holding this quad area down quite nicely. You know, and I like to see this, you know, you see the guys starting to gear up for the next quad run. You know, and they're starting to bunch together, you know, close to the quad area. We actually see Disruptor with the LG waiting for the next quad, and he should actually, yes, and he does the edit.
So Disruptor has the lightning gun at the moment, which is, as I mentioned earlier, the ideal weapon for quad. Just picking up the kill on Spaceman there, he might just push his way back around into that quad area.
He actually managed to pick up some ammo as well, so he's got lots of ammo to do, and he does take a gauntlet hit from Carnage, but so far his quad run has been quite productive. You know, he's managed to get two frags. Let's see if he can get a third. Oh, he has managed to actually push Liquid Ice off the teleporter into the corner where he does manage to gangbang him on his own.
So a really solid run there from Disruptor. He's going to get taken down by Null's algae. Null managing to do quite a bit of damage there and effectively steal the area for his team. So he's just run out of ammo. Not much. He's just picked up a rocket launcher and some more ammo. So he needs to push in with the rest of his team here. He's relatively low HP and he's got some good weapons to share. And if he doesn't drop this, it's going to be quite a mistake to let these go to waste.
You actually see
To point out.
Oh.
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it.
No, I just wanted to point out that Team 2 has now caught up. They are just under okay, almost 15 frags behind now, whereas earlier they were 20 to 30. So they have done a good job of catching now.
Yeah, no, definitely, and that's the power of quad. You can literally do so much damage in that 30 seconds with the right weapons and armor. And not just damage, obviously, to play, but obviously to the score as well. A single quad run can literally change the game by 10 or 20 frags. You actually see at the moment that it's 103 versus 92. That score gap from 20 odd frags, like Tolgrath was saying. It's actually down to less than 10 at the moment.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry, while you were playing there, I was just watching a passage of play by Spaceman. It was absolutely brilliant. He just laid down, just completely flat out rolled 3 players and they laid down defense on quad and died, giving the quad away. But it was some really great work from him there.
This is actually turns out to be quite a close game. There's about a 6-frag player frag difference, and there's about 30 seconds left in the game. And I'm looking at Carnage at the moment, and he's actually on such a tear at the moment. In the last 2 or so minutes, he's actually managed to get his net up to positive from a big negative. And this is close. There's a 7 frag difference with 15 seconds on the board. This is going to be very close.
Just taking down.
As I say, that blue does manage to eke in quite a few. I reckon that's the end. I don't think they're going to come back from it. GG's called on both sides.
Yeah, definitely GG there. That was a seriously well played match by both teams there. It was phenomenal.
I really enjoyed how the guys were working together towards quad. You can see your more seasoned TDM guys, stacking up, starting to take control of the area, just holding it down until it spawns and then taking it. As opposed to just rushing there, and that is a sign of a good TDM player.
Yeah, definitely. That was solid. So what are we going to see next? Aiden, do you know?
No, I don't, unfortunately.
So we actually have some players swapping out, and I believe it's going to be Grim Dungeons.
This is what I'm excited about. Grim Dungeon, ladies and gentlemen. This is a fantastic map. Awesome to watch.
Nick, while we're talking about this, what did they eliminate?
They
What did they
eliminated
eliminate?
Dreadful Place and Purgatory, I think.
Yeah.
I can't say I've ever seen a TDM on Purgatory. That would have been interesting though.
This is such a great map. This is so balanced. Dual power up map. Amazing fun to watch.
This is very old school, yes. Definitely. I was actually about to comment on that as well. The two maps that really favour both dual power-ups, give you a lot of room to move around as, Grim Dungeons and Dreadworks, Dreadworks, I believe, is one of the biggest maps we've got for Quake, This map, I believe, has got a battle suit and a quad.
That is true. It's a dual power-up map. Yeah, ladies and gents, I don't know for those of you who actually like the map or enjoy the map, but in the past there have been teams like IC, or Ice Climbers, which is more commonly known as, and you've got, the 102 TDM team, but they play so phenomenally well in 2v2 format. And on this map, because it's a dual power-up map, they take express advantage of that fact, and they lock down these maps in such a way that it's almost impossible for the enemy to make a comeback from it. Your power-up runs guaranteed almost each time for both 2v2 teams of your actual TDM team. It's something amazing to watch if they manage to pull it off, but IC and 102 have done it a few times. And perhaps it's something that these players can try and do individually, because let's face it, look at these teams. They are really, really solid teams. For the blue team this evening, we have Void, Aggressor, Curious, and Phoenix. For red, Carnage, Liquid Ice, Spaceman, and Jeff Mess. So individually, some solid players and good Quake Live talent right here. I'm looking forward to this map, ladies and gentlemen. This is Grim Dungeons. And thank you. While we have a moment, while we're waiting for the game to start, I'm going to take a moment just to thank our host this evening, which is nAvGamingTV. Awesome organization, guys. For those of you that don't know them, please head over to www.navgaming.co.za. Give them a look. Really friendly community, all about esports and just having general fun. So please give them a shot, guys. Look them up on Facebook, give them a like. And again, our benefactor for the cash prize of 1,000 Rand to the winning team on the 27th. Disruptor Christopher, guys, really awesome guy. He is actually playing at the moment. No?
No, he swapped out with Tyler.
Ah, okay. But Chris, thank you very much, man. It's really awesome of you to do that, and I'm sure the players that are taking part do appreciate that. Sorry, so our host has just asked us a question about a map. I'm honestly not sure myself.
I actually, the number of the map actually fails me since we've moved to Quake Live. I've actually, the names of the maps have actually taken over recent memory. I actually forgotten the number of the names. The more popular maps, yes, but this actually fails me, I must admit. Actually, just getting back quickly to the dual power-ups. For those of you who don't know, even though it's called the quad damage in the game, the multiplier for weapon damage when you pick up the quad damage is actually 3. That means any weapon you pick up does 3 times the amount of damage than the normal. And the battle suit is actually quite a big power-up as well. The battle suit actually gives you quite a few power-ups. Number 1 is you don't take splash damage from any splash weapon. That includes rocket, grenade, BFG, plasma. Any splash weapons you do not take damage from unless it's a direct hit. You also take 50% less damage from any hit. So it doesn't matter if it's rocket, rail, whatever, you take 50% less damage. And you
Someone's
can also walk. Yeah, we've got some heavy breathing here. We're actually going live, and the battle suit also allows you to take half damage from weapons, and allows you to stay alive in slime and lava without taking damage. So it's a very, very good power up to combine with quad. It's sort of going Super Saiyan, if you will, Superman, if you will.
We've just had someone on WhatsApp tell us that Grim Dungeons is QM14.
Ah, there we go.
14. Ah, fantastic. Okay, so I'm currently on Spaceman's view. He's just in this dungeon area here. He's going to reward himself with a red armor pickup, but he is relatively low in terms of HP. So he's probably going to hang around for this 50 behind this wall here. Unfortunately, it's not up for him yet. He's going to pick up the shotgun, deny the item from the opposing player, who's just creeping around the corner, sees a 25, sees another 25. He's going to be slightly early. And we've just seen Curious pick up quad, so he's looking pretty good right now. Solid Carnage on Carnage just rewarded himself with the battle suit. Nothing to work with in terms of weapons, so it's kind of unlucky. He needs to find something, and he's just seen the lightning gun. He's going to try and pick this up. Again, as Senchi mentioned earlier, he's not going to take much damage because of the battle suit power-up he has. Trying to alert a teammate as to a rail there, but no one's taking any notice. Lands a fantastic rail there. Absolutely amazing reaction shot. Gonna take down the next. Brilliant rockets there by Curious. By Carnage. So we currently see blue team just taking the lead there by 1 frag, ladies and gents. We are 9-8. We're on Carnage's POV at the moment, and he's looking pretty decent right now. Just landing a really good rail. Managing to pick up the frag on Phoenix now. He's going to push through, try and pick up the frag on Curious, but Curious landing some serious algae damage there. Unfortunately, being taken down by Jeff. Jeff's going to push into the quad area. He's really early for quad, and I don't think he has item timing on anything right now. Going to see yellows up, so it's going to be rewarded with that, but taking some really good rocket damage here from Phoenix. Going to be hunted with Gauntlet. Managing to land the rail and successfully leave the area. Just landing some solid damage there, but dying to Carnage. Carnage not too looking to help himself and evading the rail. Don't know how, he was standing still. Just trading off weapons to each other here. Oh, amazing rocket there.
Yeah, nice air
Literal
rockets.
frag. Just on Void's POV at the moment, and he's chosen to go all guns blaring into that area for some reason. Spaceman just walking away there. And phenomenal work there. Phoenix just playing so calmly with that rail.
Teams are tied.
Just shows. So he's going to push through to this mega area. He's got the benefit of having the last few seconds of battle suit right now, so he's able to pick up the frag on Jeff Mess and save that HP, ladies and gentlemen. Landing a massive rail there. He's going to cut off Jeff here and hopefully pick up the frag, which he does. So he's looking pretty tank right now, landing a fantastic rail there. Phoenix just this evening really playing phenomenally well. Just absolutely solid TDM players, as we did mention earlier. We're still on Dean's POV. He's just managing to sneak away from his enemy right there, and we see Team Blue locking down the sort of yellow area here. I think they're going to be pushing through to quad in a few seconds, but still have the 30-second wait for that item to appear.
Do you think they're going to be able to make it through after they get the quad to the battle suit as well and get that dual power up that you keep talking about?
I genuinely hope so. I mean, I'm still on Phoenix's POV here, and he's just landed an amazing rail. Phenomenal, and managed to pick up the kill on Jeff here. Phoenix is pulling out a solid game here. He's actually secured this area for his team just on his own. Curious has just picked up the quad, and he's got LG with him right now. Just picked up a few shots. He's going to work his way around to the center of the map. Red is currently up, so I don't know if he's away. He's not. He's going to Void just stealing. I'm not going to say stealing. Maybe it was team strategy, but taking up or picking up Battlesuit, and he's going to stick around. He might be rewarded with this kill here. I'm not too sure if he's going to get the kill on Spaceman. He's just messing around there. So not much use of Battlesuit this evening, or not much aggressive play out of it anyway. I thought these players would have taken full advantage of the fact that there's no self damage, and really pushed through and try to do as much damage as possible. Might just see the conversion.
Even remember what it does. We haven't played with it for so long.
I'm just going to switch around, and I'm currently on aggressive POV. He's not looking too healthy right now. 20 HP, landing some really solid LG before getting taken out by shotgun by Jeff Mess. Jeff Mess just sticking around this quad area slightly early. Unfortunately, he's been tackled by some solid rocket damage there. He should really drop his weapons. Sitting on 1 HP right now, he's going to go down. He's decided to drop, but his teammates not picking up much. Gonna switch around to Void. He's just hanging around in this quad area right now. He's done phenomenal rocket damage there, but he is low himself and should go down here. Condish is landing a last shot on him. So it looks like Red are set up for quad. We are 4 seconds away, and let's see how they make use of this. So Spaceman picking up this quad hasn't run into anyone yet. He has just heard someone. He is going to be rewarding himself with that red armor. We're going to switch around to Phoenix, who's just picked up the the battle suit, and he's done some phenomenal damage. But Spaceman just picking up the kill there. Really solid rail. As I essentially mentioned earlier, it is 3 times the damage. So that's a hell of a lot of damage for any player to take. On Spaceman at the moment, he's just freshly spawned. Deciding to kill the body of his dead enemy. Really solid damage. But just being taken down by Grace's shotgun there. Carnage is going down to Curious there. So We've seen some pretty solid play so far, ladies and gents. We are only at a 6 frag difference right
User
now.
disconnected from your channel.
Both teams are looking fairly comfortable, and we've seen some really solid team play. As we can see, Team Blue at the moment seem to be working so well together as a team, and they're taking full advantage of the fact that they all have solid aim. So this evening the teams are Void, Curious, Phoenix, and Aggressor. All greatly talented TDM players. We're seeing some really solid work here. Aggressor just going down to some great shotgun work there by Spaceman. Going to take down Curious as well. Unfortunately, Red's not up for him. He was hoping for that item to be up so he can push through for the quad, which will be in the next 10 or so seconds. So we see some solid play here by the red team, trying to lock down this area. But Void just managing to take down the entire team and die in the last seconds before quad spawn. And Aggressor's just picked this up, doesn't have any weapons, is hoping someone's going to drop something for him, but is not being shown some love there by Void. And we're going to see Phoenix pick this up, who's extremely low. Let's hope we see a power-up meeting here. Phoenix managing to pick up that algae, and he's going to take down Def here so easily. Jump pad, caught in the jump pad, unfortunate. Last couple of seconds of his battle suit, nothing much out of that, unfortunately, but does manage to stay alive, so that is quite important. We're at a 10 frag difference right now. We're at the 10-minute mark. Both teams looking quite comfortable, and I don't see much in terms of trying to fight to secure an area. Both teams just happy to sort of push around it and camp the area they're in at will. There's no real fight at anything specific right now. So, and Tara, you still with us?
Yeah.
Your thoughts so far?
Oh, well, I'm getting caught up. I'm actually really surprised by Tyler being as well as he is, considering how inactive he's been. Curious as well. I mean, Curious has played how many games in the past few months, and coming straight into what I mean, played for ages, and bumping it.
That's true. Tolgrath, you with us, man?
I'm always with you, man. I'm just expecting a bit of aggressor here. Just like Tara was saying, he's doing very well actually. And during his battle suit run, he actually caught Carnage off guard quite nicely at the top. In the battle suit area where that top little ledge is, he caught him off quite well, pushed him off. It was quite interesting for us to watch. But yeah, as Tara said, he's been inactive for quite some time, and this is one of the reasons why I like Tyler so much. He's just able to come back and play with such a high level. Like, these guys are probably the top TDM players in the Quake Live community in South Africa, and he's practically on par with them. It's very impressive.
Tyler is a lazy kid who needs to play more. But anyway, we are on Carnage's POV this evening. He's going to collect the raid here, and unfortunately missing that air rocket. He would have loved to hit that, I'm sure. Going to take down Phoenix, and might just be able to pick up the kill here on Tyler. I think Tyler just going down to some shotgun damage there. Carnage not landing the rails, but landing the rocket, which is just as easy. Kills now, ladies and gents. Again, both teams just showing phenomenal teamwork. Tyler going down there to a rail by Carnage.
We were talking earlier about the dual pickup of the power-ups. There is now a 20-second difference in when they spawn. And for Team Red, I think this is a crucial moment. They need to be able to secure the quad and then go for that battle suit. If not, let the quad runner pick it up, one of their teammates have to, and they just have to rush and just take out as many, or get as many frags as possible, just to close this gap, which they are actually doing at the moment. Liquid Ice has now picked it up. He hasn't got any frags yet, but he's definitely putting the fear of God into the opposition, and they are just scattering.
Oh, unfortunately, he's been taken out by Void there, he's managed to secure the battle suit for his team. So DNX has just picked this up, and as I did mention earlier, DNX is really proving to be a solid player this evening. So going to take out Spaceman, pick up that LG, which is a dangerous weapon to drop for a battle suit player. He's still pushing around at the moment. He's going to get rewarded with a yellow armor, so more stack to add to this battle suit. Oh, that's amazing. Battlesuit is such a fun thing power up. Run DNX's POV at the moment, he's just going to be taken out by Liquid Ice. It seems that the team are really sticking together as a team. They're showing some solid teamwork. As you can see, always to the left of the moment of Liquid Ice is another player. And as you can see, the two of them just right in front of him at the moment, well, now behind. But they've just pulled it together as a team. And as you can see, they've really reduced this. So they're slowly bringing this back. And we do still have 5 minutes left in the game. 9 frag difference. This is turning into quite a tight game.
Again, this is... Yeah, go for it.
Sorry, I'm just... I'm going to flip through to see who's pretty stacked at the moment.
Liquid Ice is in 100, 180, so he is pretty well stacked, and he's just picked up the quad as well. So.
Yeah, I see. He's just picked up quad. We're going to see the next item or the next power-up in 10 seconds, and he's heading right for it. He's even forgotten about the red armor, but I don't think he's aware that it's about to spawn.
Well,
He needs to work his way back. Boy just managed to pick it up, so we're going to see a dual power-up by these teams. This is so unfortunate. Liquid Ice just managed to escape in his life, but going down, unfortunately, there. Void with the battle suit. This should result in another kill.
Yeah, but look at the frag there's only a 5 frag difference now, so that quad run really made a difference. And the after effects of it as well.
Without a doubt. If Void pushes through here, he's gonna... They need to try and cut off access to that LG, because that's a weapon that's been taken advantage of this evening. I've seen them just being slaughtered by it. They're rushing into areas and just, being LG'd by players that are in better positions than them. So taking the high ground, and unfortunately the thing with this map is, because of the chokeholds or entrances to the power-ups, you're able to do so much damage before the team can actually get there. And if you're lucky enough, you will spawn close enough to rush in again afterwards. So there's a very high percentage of you making that power-up if your team actually just double pushes. So it's just something that I've seen one or two do effectively in the past. And yeah, it's just a different strategy or a different way of approaching power-ups on this map.
I just witnessed Void, along with a teammate, they both did a weapon swap of rocket launchers. It was quite funny. They both gave each other a rocket launcher.
The Carnage just managed to pick up 2 kills there. He's just picked up the quad damage. I don't know if he's going to push in for a dual power-up. I really hope so. I would love to see a dual power-up. Carnage has been playing phenomenally well this evening. It is up, but he's not aware. He's just going to push through for the kill. No one seems to be timing this kill suit this evening. And Dean just managed to push Spaceman into the mist right there. Spaceman self-killing.
We're now getting... Yeah, we're getting into almost the last 2 minutes of this match with a 5 frag difference. The Red Team has to do something now if they want to take this game and go into its tiebreaker to go through to the finals on the 27th of April.
Well, we're down to
to
three.
win that.
We're down to 3 frags. I really hope they can pull this through. This is amazingly close, and so much. It's so much more of a fun game to watch than anything else. Three
You can
frags.
see though,
Yes,
in these last few seconds, lately there's been a very less confrontation between the teams. They obviously know it's close, they know it's getting to the end, and there we go. Now it's tied up, and this is really where the match starts. It looks like we're going to get one more battle suit,
This
one
way
more
the quad will make the difference.
Yeah, and the battle suit, if they use that correctly.
Oh, Liquidice just landing a solid shotgun right into the back of his teammate there. Unlucky. He's gonna pick up this kill on Void here, but goes down. Amazing play there by Aggressor. So he's only got the rail, unfortunately, not landing those shots as he'd like. Jeff just getting the quad damage. We're down to the last minute of this. Jeff's gonna push through, take down Void. He's currently got this. Goes down to an amazing rocket there by DNX. That's quad dealt with, so we only really have Battlesuit to worry about right now, and I know DNX has timing on this, so he's going to push around to it. But Curious is going to pick this up this evening. Landing a phenomenal rail. Going to get red as well, so he's looking extremely tanked with this Battlesuit. Killing his teammate there. Taking down Carnage with a great rail.
3 frag difference, almost 10 seconds, 4 frags now. Can they do this? I really hope they do. Seeing as this battle suit has not been utilized properly. 2 seconds, and GG.
GG, well played, blue team. Amazing play, guys.
No, that's it. So we have, if I'm not mistaken, Team 4 and Team 1 going through to the finals on the 27th of April to battle it out for that 1,000 Rand cash prize, generously donated by Disruptor.
Oh, you're going to say D-Raptor. That's his gangster name, buddy.
Disruptor. But yeah.
So, GG, well played. This was a fun game to watch, seriously. I don't know where the whole half of you were for the most of the game. You guys were so quiet.
I was around, I was just letting you do your thing.
But yeah, that was extremely fun to watch. But GG to both teams. We are going to see the finals on the 27th of this month. Something that I'm quite looking forward to. So we have Phantom, Static, Spartacus, T-Bone, Porridge making their way through with Disruptor, Void, Tyler, DNX, and Curious. Both exceptional teams, and I'm really happy with the way things have turned out so far. We see these teams progressing through to the finals. All of them played phenomenally well this evening. So yeah, thank you guys very much for joining us. I don't know, any last thoughts, guys?
No, not from me. I am satisfied and content.
Satisfied and content.
Yes. But yeah, no, it was very good to watch. I'm glad to see TDM's making a bit of a comeback. Why not, Tara?
I wanted a third game, at least one of those matches.
Yeah, well, you know, we don't always get what we want.
Yeah, I'm blaming Brad.
But his team won.
Exactly, I'm blaming him.
Okay.
That was
Your
fun.
fault, Brad. Yeah, no, that was good. Are we still getting the team captains in?
I'm not sure. I think everyone's left already.
Yeah. It's Sunday night. I think it's actually quite late. I don't even know what the time is. Yeah. So, take it away, Nick.
But yeah, ladies and gents, thank you very much for joining us this evening. This has been provided by nAvGamingTV, and this is a Quake Live TDM Invitational. Part 1, we are going to see the finals on the 27th, where we'll see Team 1 and Team 4 meet each other for the 1,000 Rand cash prize generously donated by Disruptor. Again, Chris, thank you very much. So big ups to NAV Gaming, big ups to Disruptor. Thank you very much for organizing this, Tara. This has been awesome. And Tolgrath, thank you for joining me this evening, as well as Peter, who was with us earlier this evening. And everyone else that's taken part in the tournament, guys, thank you very much for taking the time to make this happen. This is an invitational, so without you guys, we would not be able to do this. So a big thank you to everyone that supports Quake and the South African Quake Live community. As small as we are, it's pretty fun playing Quake with you guys. So the more players we can bring into it, the better for all of us ultimately. Guys, thank you again for joining us. We are going to say good night. So before we see you again on the 27th, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
We'll be right back.